I got something hot. It's on the stove and it is sizzling for you guys today. I got a brand new video and it's going off the theme that we have been talking about in the last couple videos of finding your purpose, finding a way to get off the couch. If you're that person that's looking to move and do something different, today is the day. Today is the day you make that plan. Today is the day you become disciplined. Today is the day you might even have to become frugal with your finances. But I got a great video that is going to help with the building of that base, building of that future that we've been looking for. So again, if you are a dreamer and you're wanting to do something different, let's jump into the video and let's watch how other people are doing it.
But our quality of life that we have here is so much more important than any dollar amount that you can add to my wallet. I'm Jessica Smith and I'm 35 years old.
And I'm Eric Smith and I'm 37 years old. And we actually relocated from Kansas all the way to Spain back in 2021.
And we live in Logroño, Spain with our 2.5-year-old son.
And also our 2 rescue dogs. When we first moved here, I was teaching English for the first 2 years. So I was getting €700 every month.
Do you want to give me flowers?
We knew we wanted to find a way to live in Spain long term, and we also knew that we needed to find other ways to eventually make money if we wanted to stay living in Spain. Jessica actually one day decided to start a TikTok account.
Looking for eggs at a grocery store in Spain? No need to look in the refrigerated section because they're right here at room temperature.
People seem really interested in our lives abroad.
You do not have to worry about a copay. You do not have to worry about getting an expensive bill at the end of it.
At that point, we never really considered it as a career.
We posted our, I guess now famous TikTok.
I mean, why not Logroño? Not why Logroño, why not?
Basically, overnight, it goes completely viral, and we have all these people contacting us, all of these news outlets. We did a live interview in Spanish completely on national television in Spain.
We quickly realized that this is something that's valuable. Marketing in English for Spain and in Spain isn't as common. This was something that we realized that we could offer. If you know, you know. They're so good.
Look at that, check it out. Look how beautiful that is.
It's delicious.
We're still in the first year of really establishing our business. So right now we're making anywhere from 1,000 to about 4,000 a month, just depending on how many jobs we get, how many projects we're working on. So we live in Logroño, which is the capital of La Rioja, Spain. The city that we live in is very affordable compared to other big cities in Spain. So it's more affordable than Madrid, it's more affordable than Barcelona.
Hello, welcome to our home here in Logroño, Spain.
We pay about $915 for rent. We have a big terrace that we absolutely love.
This is our terrace, our absolutely favorite part of the house. We love having dinner here almost every night. Cheers!
Cheers! Right now, we're spending around $600 a month on groceries. That's a lot.
That's a lot here, but I'm married to a chef and we
Yeah.
have to go to 6 different grocery stores to get the right seasoning, and we have to get the fresh bread, and it's like other full-time.
You know, I don't mind that in groceries, especially when you're actually cooking. And just to think about it, we probably spending way more than that on food here in America by DoorDashing. A DoorDash can cost probably average $50 per order, and maybe that is including tips, and we do that 2 to 3 times a month. Then if we spend it roughly $400 on groceries, we're probably paying that. So that probably is very cheap considering what we do here in America.
Job.
Should I get the cheap brand or the expensive brand? That's always the question, right?
And Logroño in particular, it's a very comfortable city for families. Everything is close. That's what I love the most. It's a very comfortable 15-minute city to live in that has a great quality of life. I love being able to walk everywhere. Depending upon the month for daycare for our son, we pay on average around $230 or $260 per month, and that is full-time daycare for us. For healthcare, we pay about $2,300 for the year, and that's for myself, Eric, and our son, and that covers dental and everything. We don't pay any deductibles or anything either.
Yeah.
Financially, what has changed and how we spend our money is in the United States, we lived our lives inside. So, you know, we had the big screen TV, you had your, what is it called, PlayStation. Where here, we found ourselves spending all of our time outside of the house.
Necesitamos 2 raciones de champies. Sí.
I mean, we come back in our house to rest, eat, sleep, but that's pretty much it. When we lived in the United States, we thought about money all the time. Where here, it's more like the benefits rather than the goal of money. I've really enjoyed that mental change.
I was a sous chef at a country club in Kansas, and I worked minimum probably 60 hours a week.
I thought that was my dream, was to manage a business of this type. I was completely unfulfilled.
We owned our own house. We owned 2 cars. We both had careers and good jobs, and like we had all of these things. The only thing from your typical American dream that we're missing is having a family. After we had trouble starting a family
And then the pandemic.
that's when we decided we're going to look into moving to Spain.
And at that point, I needed a break so bad. I was like, sure, let's just act like we're 20 and let's move to Spain and it will be fine.
About 6 months into the process, we found out that we were pregnant. Surprise!
All of our family was like, oh, of course, you'll stay in Kansas then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nobody, you know, picks up their whole lives and then is also pregnant and then also doesn't speak the language. And we both look at each other and we're like, well, they have babies everywhere, right?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. I think that being able to pick up and still move, and to move once you are 7 months pregnant is still amazing to me, because most people, I guess, cannot find in their 3rd trimester, and they decide to pick up and move with the unknown, not knowing what they was going to do, not knowing probably how they was going to get by, and not knowing anything about the medical system, but they went off of, let's just trust it, let's just trust this idea, let's just trust the plan that we have planned out for our new life. And I love that, because a lot of us probably would have said, hey, we got to be around family and friends with our first child, but they decided to pick up and still move. And I love that, and we could tell it's working out for them. And you just have to have a little faith in your plan, and making sure that you just believe in everything that you have set out in front of you, and to stick to the plan, and everything will work out.
The first 24 hours, we absolutely had a lot of doubts as
100%.
to whether or not we made the right decision.
100%.
We wouldn't trade this for the world. We love living here. We love our daily life. I would say the biggest thing that we just miss is we wish our families could be here with us.
Yeah.
But for us, we don't at all regret our decision.
Spain is, in my opinion, one of the best places for kids, because they can pretty much go everywhere. I mean, obviously we don't take him to like the discotheque.
Yeah.
When we go dancing at 3 a.m, he does not come with us. But basically everywhere else, he comes with us. And for me, that's the most amazing part. is I can be a mother and also be myself. I don't have to like choose.
And in many ways, we are absolutely living our dream life right now. Spain is our home. Spain is where we.
And I'm going to end it there. That was an amazing video. I've never been to Spain, so that is on our bucket list. But to say, hey, I want to move to Spain, no, I have never thought of that. But I would love to put it on my list now. Like, this was such a dope video because it just shows you that you could do anything that you want to. Their budget wasn't high. They left with 45K in their pocket, which is very attainable to be able to save up. 45K is not that much. And then they did not leave in their 20s. They left in their mid 30s. And that is also amazing because a lot of us who are millennials we're becoming the older folks, and we're becoming stuck in our ways, and I do believe a lot of us are not trying to do anything new. So what they did, move across the world to Europe, to Spain. They had their first child. They found out who they were. They started their own business since 2021, and that is amazing. And one thing that I wanted to say is a lot of us have an image of what maybe luxury is and how much you need to be able to do what you want. And to me, this is it. And a lot of us, we do have really good careers. A lot of us we've been making a lot of money for a while, but what they have to me is very comfortable. And I think that is all we should look for. I am very happy in my life right now. I work and I'm now doing YouTube, and I'm married to a medical student who will be starting residency next year. And our life will be forever changed. However, we do still dream of this type of lifestyle. And this was, again, an amazing video. And I hope today, at the end of this video, you write down your goals and what you need to do to accomplish if this is what you're looking for. And again, if I'm the guy that's going to give you the kick, the push, or pull you off the couch to do so, let me be that guy. And before I end this, please like and subscribe to this. I would love to have more followers. And I will end it there. This was React with Rob, and I'm out.